Alright guys, on a bench here, I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these, but this is from my own personal collection here. This is an Astatic Model 531 microphone, and let me tell you, this thing is probably the best sounding microphone that I have in my collection. That is, not powered or not noise canceling. Just overall, just a good performing, good sounding microphone. And I suggest you guys get one if you have the opportunity. I wired this one to a 4-pin Cobra unit in style because this particular one came with a one of the quarter inch stereo jacks, that type of plug. But as you can see here, this is another great takeout radio that I will be doing some sort of giveaway with. Yeah, all I needed was a speaker and a bulb in the meter. So yeah, another great, fantastic radio. This one's staying as is. And yeah, there's some works going on with myself and a Patreon. What I think I'm going to end up doing is not monetizing my channel anymore and doing something over on Patreon, something a little bit more detailed, like in-depth repairs, how-to videos, and whatnot. So membership's going to be relatively cheap, and I'm going to probably offer some personalized services, maybe like a live chat, or maybe discounts on repairs, or free repairs, free radios, stuff like that, if you guys become members. That's still in the works. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So originally I was going to do a video on some of the more, I guess, interesting microphones in my collection, including this expander here and this Turner here. JM+3. Oh, sorry, JM+3. Excuse my fingernails. I just got out of work a little while ago, and such is the life of a mechanic, especially a diesel mechanic. You get, I try to wear gloves, but either you get sweaty hands, or you're gonna get grit and stuff on your under your fingernails. Unfortunately, it's a hot day today, and wearing gloves, latex gloves or the rubber gloves, is not an option. I was just pouring, sweat was just pouring through down my wrists. So yeah, excuse the fingernails here, but anyway, yeah. So I was going to do a video on all these three microphones here, but I kind of went down a rabbit hole with this Astatic 531, and not in the sense of CB or amateur radio in general, but just technology in general. So, well, let me clarify what I mean here. So, I went out, and now I do have the paperwork for this, I just don't know where it is. I misplaced it. So this was a new old stock microphone, and I'm not familiar with this store, but if any of you guys were, this was from Olson. I don't know if there's another thing written on top of there, but Olson, and it was $10.50. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys can chime in if you know that store, if it was in your area. It wasn't in Massachusetts, I can tell you that. At least, not that I know of. I don't know if it was like a local store or something. But anyway, if you guys know, let me know in the comments if you recognize that store. But let's first listen to it. How about that? So listen to this. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now mind you guys, this is just an approximation of what this will sound like on the other end. Obviously, I got the radios only a few feet apart, and this one's on a dummy load, and I have to adjust RF gain and dynamic and etc. So it's not going to be exact, or it might not sound perfect, but you guys get the idea, the gist of things. So yeah, with that in mind, this is how it sounds. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking out the audio on this Cobra 29 Classic. speaking through an Astatic Model 531. And I'm telling you guys, this is one of the better sounding microphones I have in my collection. And I have a lot of microphones. You can see that this thing is nice and clear. Another note, so this is what originally brought me down the road of this microphone and the technology that goes into it, and not necessarily on the inside, but the actual case. This thing is heavy duty, and it's something that I noticed when I picked up the microphone. It doesn't, some microphones, like, you can press on them and like you'll hear them creak and crack, and this thing is like holding a chunk of I don't know what metal, really. You know, it's that hard. And another note is it retained its color extremely well. And it was something I had noticed when I first got the microphone. When you open up this box, I wish you guys could smell. The only way I could describe it is it smells like chemicals. I don't know how to put it. Almost like petroleum, like motor oil mixed with like I don't know, almost like wood burning. I can't really describe it, but it happens every time I open up this box. And it just, I don't know what it is. You know, it's oil. It smells like a petroleum product. So I started doing some research for this video, and I'm like, well, let me see if I can pull up some ads or try to get some more information on this microphone, which there is. You know, I'm not saying that this is like the uber most rarest microphone around, but, you know, it's not, I haven't seen any videos really getting into any detail with these microphones. So I thought, all right, well, let me get into it a little bit. So I found this ad. I printed it out. And it says here, we can read it together. The new Astatic 531 features super talk power on AM or SSB for CB, amateur, mobile, or base station use. Combines mobile styling with high performance and low cost. Response characteristics carefully calculated to give maximum clarity and intelligibility. Minimizes interference in adjacent channels. High output minus 50 dB. High Z ceramic element, has wide temperature tolerance, and is immune to humidity. Completely shielded for minimum hum pickup. Reliable double pole, double throw switch. Gives both signal and relay control. Designed for long life and trouble-free performance. Switch can be easily operated using the microphone in either hand. Has rectangular hang-up bracket. Will not rattle or scratch mounting surface. Attractive light gray, high impact molded. All right, so this is where we're going down. Cyclic. I'm assuming that's cyclic. Case for ruggedness and dependability. Ask your distributor for complete literature or write us today. So that cyclic, that is a, you can see the asterisk there, and it below it you see trademark of Borg Warner. So for those of us who are in the automotive fields, we recognize that name, Borg Warner. It is a, I guess you could say, a legendary name or a well-known name in the automotive and just mechanical field in general. They make parts, but they make complete transmissions, well-made. They are a well. They have a great R&D department as far as parts go. I didn't know. Yeah, they make turbos. Yeah, just a great company, and probably has a big part in automotive history in the United States anyway. And even with trucks, diesel trucks and whatnot. But anyway, I didn't realize that they actually had a chemical division. So now this explains why this microphone retains its color so well, and it is virtually indestructible. It is because of what it's made out of. So this cyclic, I'm sorry. If anybody actually knows cyclists, I don't think it would be cyclists, but I'm assuming it's cyclic. It's a type of ABS plastic. Now, there's a ton of ABS plastic, made stuff. It's pretty common, actually. But this is, as far as the research I could tell, this is a different type of ABS plastic. So when I went to go searching for it on Google, I came across this museum. It's a Borg Warner Chemicals Museum site. And this is the rabbit hole that I went down when I researched this plastic. So we can read it here together. I won't read all of this, not to bore you guys. You can actually, let me zoom out here. If you guys want to read the whole thing, you can. You can just pause it and read it. But basically, Borg Warner bought out this Marben Chemical Company that was originally in Gary, Indiana, in the 1950s. They had invented, so Marben Chemical invented the cyclic ABS from this, I don't know, these chemicals. I'll try my best here. Acronytryl E-polybutadiene and styrene. So they made this out of that stuff, whatever that is, in Gary, Indiana. It's kind of sad what's happened to Gary, Indiana, when industry and research, development, and the industrial area leaves the United States. What you get is the current state of Gary, Indiana, right? Wicked sad. That's why it's very important to have manufacturing return to the United States. But anyway, so the demands get basically too big in 1958. Borg Warner moves to Parkersburg, West Virginia, where that is the headquarters for Borg Warner Chemicals. They have over 4,000 employees worldwide. They had locations in the United States, but also Japan, Scotland, Canada, Holland, Australia, and Mexico. And what do we have here going down? It says here, two of the first major customers for cyclic were RCA for radios and Western Electric for telephones. And you could actually see a video. I tried clicking on it, and the video is down, but I'm sure if somebody Googles it, you can see that 1954 Vaughn Monroe TV commercial with these unbreakable portable radio made from the cyclic. I'll continue to mess that up throughout this whole video, so don't worry. But anyway, yeah, so then I'm like, wow, I wonder what else has been going on with this type of ABS plastic. So I went to YouTube, and so here we go. Some pretty interesting stuff. So we're going to go from a CB microphone to NFL cleats. It is crazy what the different things that cyclic is been made into. So this is from 1969. So this is an ad someone's selling. If you guys are interested, Blue Line Vintage is selling this for $13 on eBay. It says, if all ABS plastics are alike, how come cyclic puts you a step ahead of your competition? And it kind of goes through what's offered. But this was the NFL's 50th anniversary promotion. And just crazy how... So there you go. There's the Marben Borg Warner sign. But it was in cleats as well. And you're going to see that it was in a lot of different stuff. So let me click here on a pair of chairs. So these yellow chairs, these ugly in my opinion, but they must be pretty much indestructible. So we got a couple of chairs here. They're from the 1960s, Marben division of Borg Warner. This one was from Torrance, California. Like the museum said, there was a few locations in the United States, but wow, expensive. But I'm sure these chairs are going to retain their color no matter how much UV light you put on them. And they're probably, you could probably, I don't know, 3, 4, 500 pound person could probably sit on those and not break them. But there's a set of 2 mid-century modern chairs constructed out of Borg Warner's patented cyclic material. A durable plastic type product designed to exhibit maximum toughness, dimensional stability, excellent color ability, and scratch resistance. Yeah, that's the other thing. This thing is not scratched up at all. And it's just amazing how the technology that we had back in the day here in the United States, it is just the R&D was just incredible, and I wish we still had that, in this country. It's sad, really, but hopefully things will start turning around. But anyway, yeah, look at this. Look at the technology that goes into this, and now, of course, Borg Warner being Borg Warner. Of course, they ended up trying to use this in the automotive field with this research vehicle. It's called a Piranha, and it's the body is made out of that material. And they used other things, like I guess there was a limited edition Lego character that was made out of that cyclic. There was a what else did I see? A few different things. I'm sure it's still used today. I'm sure that it's it hasn't been not used. I know that there's a ton of ABS plastics out there, but I can tell you, if everything was made out of this, nothing would be breaking or cracking or fading. I can honestly tell you that. But just based on what I have here, based on this microphone here. So, yeah, anyway, there you have it. They're the Astatic Model 531. Retaining its color, strong, and it sounds great. Just a great sounding radio, but microphone. And yeah, no matter how many times I open up this box, I don't know if that's a drawback to having such, strong and color retaining plastics. Maybe you always get that plasticky petroleum smell. I would be curious to see if those chairs, or if somebody has one of those phones or TVs or something made out of this, does it still retain that smell? That would be something interesting. But yeah, I mean, this thing spends most of his life in this box, so I'm not surprised that it kind of just stays in there. I'm sure if I kept this open, it would, left this out of the box, I'm sure it would kind of just air out, and I would think that chemical smell would go away, but as of right now, it hasn't. And I mean, this thing's got to be right around 50 years old, plus or minus a few years. So anyway, there you have it. So if you guys have a chance to pick up one of these Model 531 Astatic microphones, please do. They're easy to convert over to a 4-pin or whatever. And I probably wouldn't want to use it in a mobile setup, but definitely as a bass in the bass station, man, it's tough to beat the sound on this microphone. So all right, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.